This is my current foster. Her name, we named her Zuzu. I brought her home December, right before Christmas, and we found out she's spayed, so she's ready to go to her new home. I try my best not to get attached to them, but she's forcing it. Yeah, you force it. Let me tell you a little bit about her. So I brought her home from the Oklahoma City Pound, or Oklahoma City Shelter, and they basically said it was because of a personality issue, which in reality, that can mean a lot of things, but hers, I believe, was just she was too shy to be in the kennels with all the loud noise and, you know, all that stuff. She just completely withdrew. So basically, due to that, the chance of her getting adopted and being that way was slim. Just because people don't look for the shy dogs or the ones that are withdrawn. They want the ones that are excited and, you know, happy to be there, I guess. So I brought her home. Yeah. And I pretty much saved her. So I brought her home and she instantly kind of clicked to everything that was going on. I did I'm very big about taking it slow, especially with my personal dogs. I don't ever want to put them in a situation because I decided to bring another dog into the mix. And they've had fosters previously come in and out of the house. I think I've had about 5 or 6. So they're used to new dogs coming in. But but I still try to take it slow. Once she got acclimated, she did pretty well. Yeah, you do pretty well. She's very reactive. She can be very reactive, which is something that I personally, with my dogs, I worry about. But it doesn't make her a bad dog just because she's reactive. She would be an amazing one-person dog, obviously. She gets really reactive to the vacuum. I mean, to the point where she's attacking the vacuum, which to some people that would be cute. And it's cute whenever it's a little dog, you know, it's a manageable situation. And it's cute whenever that's the only thing they're reactive to. But she's reactive to other things. But I pretty much try to vacuum every day and she's got used to it. And she has not, for the past week, she has not bit at it. She pretty much walks away from it. Yeah. She is desensitized to it now. Yeah, you're doing great with it. So, that is one thing I've seen change in her. Another thing is we have a tile floor like in the kitchen, in the laundry room, and that goes out to our back door. She would not walk on it. She completely just hated walking on it. But the past 2 weeks, what? You don't, I'm trying, look at the camera. But the past 2 weeks, she has walked on it graciously. She goes outside perfectly fine, and she's doing much better with it. So that's 2 changes. Another change is we have heaven in my front yard right now because the barn's being built. Which my front yard is like a big yard. It's actually a side yard too. And our backyard, where like our dog yard, has a fence dividing between where heaven is and where they go. She is very reactive to heaven for whatever reason. The horse scares her, which it does not help. Heaven will ag her on continuously. The minute that she starts barking, heaven will decide to run up and down the fence. But so Heaven aggs her on a lot, and she thinks of it as a game. But for the past 2 weeks, that's another thing, she has calmed down on that, which is very exciting. Yeah, I'm so proud of you. So she's been doing really well, and she's such a smart dog. I really do think that she, with the right person, she can change and live a really good life. She knows sit. Yeah. Do you know down? She knows down. We worked on rollover because she loves going on her back so much, but we're not there yet. Roll over, roll over. See, roll over. She's like, pet me. She loves belly rubs. And so yeah, I haven't worked with her a ton on, you know, commands and all that kind of stuff, other than the basic ones that I usually use, like off, down, sit, leave it. Yeah, and she grasps the concept of leave it. She doesn't always listen, but she would get there with it. Another thing is I do not let our dogs really have toys out. Our dogs in the past have swallowed stuff that we've had to have surgeries to get out. So I really don't let them play with toys unsupervised. And when I let them play with toys after I brought her home, she gets really possessive about her toys, and they're hers. Like, she don't want you playing with them. And she never got like aggressive. She never bit or anything, but with my dogs, like, I'm not taking the chance on that. I try to be really responsible with bringing in dogs and just having dogs in general. So basically, long story short, I have not brought out the toys while she's been here, except for one time, and that's when I saw her reactiveness and her possessiveness kind of come out. But something that she has decided that she loves is socks. She will find the most random socks and just bring them to you. And I've been pretty good at picking up my house, so I don't know where she's finding these socks. Probably in Ben's room. And these are probably his nasty socks. She does chew on them. Clearly, I've been finding socks chewing on, but she usually, for the most part, just carries them around, plays with them a little. Yeah. And she loves socks. You want your sock? Go get it. No? Something else that is weird about her, not really weird, it's a good thing. Every time you let her outside, she will poop. I don't know how a dog has that much poop in him. Yeah. But every time you let her outside, she will poop. When I first brought her home, I was playing with a stick and I would throw the stick for her. Hey. I was just talking about how you don't chew stuff up. I would throw the stick. The minute I threw the stick, oh, what? Hey, you know they want to see me. Come here. The minute I would throw the stick, she'd go fetch it. She'd pick it up. She'd look at me. She would drop it, and then she'd go run and poop. So, that's her fetching ability, and her pooping ability. Yeah. She was a good dog. Another thing is that I don't think in her previous life, basically, I don't think she was ever allowed on couches. Or she's ever been inside. I'm not even sure she's ever been inside. But she would not get on the couch for the longest time. We occasionally let our dogs on the couch. And she watched them and she's seen that. And now she starts creeping herself up on the couch when you're laying on it. And she does not understand off very well. Like, she's still completely in that learning stage of that word. So whenever you tell her off, she just turns into a rock. I mean, it's like a stiff board. Yeah. You cannot move her barely. I mean, you're like, ugh, she's so heavy. Yeah, you're not liked. But she does get off eventually. Yeah, eventually. And then also, something else about her is that she loves to cuddle. Absolutely loves it. My sister-in-law came to visit, and oh, that's another story. But my sister-in-law came to visit, and she basically got up on the bed with her and slept with her, and my sister-in-law was like, she is a rock. She does not move. Once she is there, she does not move. Which I don't think, I mean, that can be bad, but it's good for a person that wants a companion and doesn't mind that. Yeah, you gotta lay down. You gotta lay down. Come here. Come here. You wanna play? So something else that is funny about her is when my sister-in-law came into town, we had her cage in the spare bedroom. So my sister-in-law would go in there, she would lay down, you know, to go to bed, watching videos or something, and every time my sister-in-law would breathe in, she would growl and bark at her from the cage, because she sleeps in the cage at night. That's when I finally was like, let's let her out. Let's just see what she does. Because she doesn't put off the vibes that she would tear up the house and stuff. I really don't think she would do that. So I was like, let's just let her out. She can sleep with you tonight. My sister-in-law, we're like, this might be an iffy situation if she's growling and barking at you, but we're going to test you out. We're going to, you know, if she bites you, I'm sorry. But I didn't think she would. So I got her out, and I lifted her up, and I stuck her on the bed with my sister-in-law, and they slept all night together. She didn't growl, she didn't bark, nothing. That's literally, it was so weird. Like, why would she be growling and barking at her, but the minute that she's next to her on the bed, she's perfectly fine. So, she is a dog that she does not trust easily. She is very reserved meeting new people, and you have to be on her level and on the ground to meet her. Oh. What are you doing? Zuzu, come here. Yeah. What are you doing? So, I'm talking about you. But the good thing is, once she trusts you, once you pet her, once you love her, she will love you too. Yeah. And she loves hard. And she trusts hard. Because you're a good girl. Yeah. You're gonna make me cry. Yeah. I'm gonna miss you. So, after that all being said, today is more than likely her last day. I'm going to read her bio really quick. So today is probably going to be her last day with me. I'm thinking that she has a pretty good person that's wanting her, that she will be a good companion to. Yeah. And she will learn to enjoy going on rides and doing all the fun stuff, going out into the backyard, because that's one of her favorite things too. Yeah. Okay, let me read her bio. So, this was probably, I would say about 2 days ago, I wrote her bio, and the animal shelter had automatically posted it that night. And this is what it says. Hi, my name is Zuzu, and I'm a 2-year-old setter mix. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I love my human and really enjoy being the center of attention. Seriously, I love all the cuddles, scratches, rubs I can get. My foster mom often calls me a Velcro dog, which she is. Another thing I love is toys and outside time. I would thrive in an environment where I could be the center of attention. If there is another dog in the house, I am okay with that and would do well, but I do prefer not to share my toys. If you must know, I am housebroken and crate trained. I know it by home, which she knew that. It was weird. It's very interesting to find out what they previously knew and what they don't know. So, yeah, you know it by go home. And it says, oh, and I know sit and down. I'm a very smart dog and would love to learn more tricks. I do great with my foster siblings, which are labs. I haven't been tested with small dogs or cats. Also, I do not like horses. They're oddly big to me. Now, when I meet new people, they need to be on my level. I am shy when I meet new people, and they are standing so tall. If they sit down on my level, If they sit down on my level, we will be perfectly fine if they pet me. Oh, and I love socks. If you lose your socks, I promise you I will find them. I don't chew on anything, but I'll carry my toys and socks around with me. If you are interested in adopting another dog, Zuzu is available and ready for a forever home. About 2 days after that, well, actually, I don't even think it was a full 48 hours. Someone contacted me and said they're very interested in her. And I did my research. I am always looking for some kind of like background knowledge on the person. So I looked them up on Facebook, looked up their family, which might be weird, but this is serious. I don't want her to end up in a bad home. And it's actually kind of weird, but we have a person in common that I'm close with. I actually have 2 people that has something that is friends with them. So we kind of never met the person, but I was able to call my friend and ask, you know, hey, what are they like? And they basically had all good things to say about his family. So, she is going to meet them today, and she's going to probably go home with them. The man that's adopting her is a single man. He has a house, he lives at home, and he loves sitting in his garage, sitting around the bonfire, out in his backyard, and also loves taking his previous dog everywhere. So, I think she will do very good and very well with him. It sounds like he sees his kids a lot, which they have 2 other dogs, so she will be able to play with them whenever they get together. And yeah, she doesn't know it yet, but this is her last. Move your butt. They don't want to see your butt. She doesn't know it yet, but this is her last day with me, more than likely. As long as everything goes well and they like her as much as they think they will. Yeah. Another thing that we're doing, so majority of the time when I have fosters, I will take them to PetSmart or somewhere, and I'll get them toys, kind of just get them some treats, like, you know, the pig ears or whatever else they have. I get them one of those usually, and then I get them a toy that they pick out. And today I'll probably be buying a leash for her because the man's last dog, he didn't need a leash. So I'll probably be getting a leash for her just to give to him, and he can take that home with him. But yeah, so I'm going to take her and do that. You'll see us kind of our last moments together. Yeah. and it'll be a good day. Be a good day for you, be a good day for me, because that means that I can bring in another foster and save another life. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go to eat, and then I'm going to come back and pick her up, and we're going to go to PetSmart after that. So. Yeah. I don't know if you see her right now. Hold on here. What are you doing, Zuzu? What are you doing? Zuzu. Zuzu. I love her. I love saying that. Zuzu. It's like she's a superwoman. Here, you want this? You want this? You want it? Go get it. And I usually don't play with socks, and I haven't played with her with the socks because I don't want to encourage bad things, but that's what she has right now until her last day, so we're just giving it to her. Give. Good. That's a good girl. Go get it. Give. Nope. Give. Good girl. Go get it. I'm definitely gonna have to get one of those toys for her that like are long and slinky that make noise and stuff. Yeah. Give. Good girl. Go get it. She like to play. I feel like we've neglected her of her playtime. She loves it so much that I just, yeah. She loves it so much that I hate that we haven't been able to play with her. But I just don't want to get my dogs hurt in the process. Yeah. Which is a valid thing. And that's just how we do it. Over here. Go get it. Go get the sock. Go get the toy. Toy? Sock? Go get it. Susie. Get the sock. Oh, you got it. She loves it. Okay.
Hey, Zuzu. Hey, Zuzu.
Come here. You wanna go? We can go? Yeah, you wanna go? Go to PetSmart. Okay, let's go.
Okay, go. I'm getting on. Don't run off.
She likes me like that. Oh yeah, that'll definitely fit her. You like that?
Oh, that shows up good on her.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
And it,
Yeah.